Mike Tyson, the man with fists of dynamites and a lion heart, has decided to step back into the ring at the ripe age of 57. But this time he won't be going toe-to-toe with Evander Holyfield. This summer in Texas, he's taken on the YouTube-turned-boxer Jake Paul, who's 27. While eagerly waiting for this epic showdown, let's take a trip down memory lane to revisit the intense, shocking, and ultimately legendary rivalry between the two heavyweight titans, Tyson and Holyfield. So get ready for some knockout entertainment because Mike Tyson is back and ready to rumble.
A straight right by Mike Tyson, shrugged off by Evander Holyfield.
He's going to be bobbing, weaving, he's going to be jabbing. Well, he certainly started out off Mike Tyson.
I think you can sense amount of respect here, too, by both fighters. His leverage low, and come up banging.
Come on. Mills Lane jumping in there, trying not to have Holyfield. In the first fight, it was Tyson going backwards, and he can't fight that way.
Our story begins in 1984 at an Olympic training camp. A 17-year-old Mike Tyson, all raw power and ferocious ambition, crosses paths with the 21-year-old Evander Holyfield. This chance encounter would set the stage for one of boxing's most explosive rivalries. Fast forward to November 9, 1996. After years of wait, false starts, and a detour through prison for Tyson, the world finally gets the fight it's been waiting for. The bout is aptly named, Finally.
He rolls with his right hand. There you see him again, trying to rock and roll. Mike's got
For the first time in a long time.
What were the odds on a draw?
Really handicapped.
Oh, both. Straight right hand by Evander.
At the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Tyson enters the ring as the WBA heavyweight champion, on the top of an 8-fight undefeated streak. The odds are in his favor, but Holyfield, the underdog, has other plans. For 11 grueling rounds, these two warriors trade blows. The world watches in awe as Holyfield, defying expectations, outboxes and frustrates the unstoppable Tyson. In the 11th round, the unthinkable happens. Holyfield stops Tyson with a TKO, claiming the title and shocking the boxing world.
The boxing world is in shock tonight. A strange end to the Tyson-Holyfield matchup. Will Tyson be banned from boxing? And the famous flock to the fight. Celebrities are out in full force. We'll show you who's who. Who's 13 begins now.
But the story doesn't end there. Just 7 months later, on June 28, 1997, Tyson and Holyfield meet again in a rematch billed as The Sound and the Fury. Little did anyone know how prophetic that title would be.
Hurts like hell, but he certainly had a big bite. And that's a dangerous. Keep your eye on Mike. See, Mike has just, see, look at him. You can see it. You can see it. There it is.
It's over. I think they've just about had him. More fighting in the ring after the end of the fight. Tyson's trying to get at Holyfield again, I believe. It is.
In the third round, in a moment that would be forever etched in sports history, Tyson does the unthinkable. He bites off a piece of Holyfield's ear. Not once, but twice. The second bite takes a chunk out of Holyfield's ear, forever changing the landscape of boxing.
Tyson's trying to get at Holyfield again, I believe. It is.
And they're still fighting in there.
It's a fiasco in the ring. People expect.
This is the most unbelievable.
The aftermath is chaos. Tyson's boxing license is revoked. He's fined $3 million, and his reputation takes a massive hit. Meanwhile, Holyfield cements his legacy as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. But beyond the immediate consequences, this moment becomes etched in the public consciousness. It transcends boxing, becoming a cultural touchstone referenced in movies, TV shows, and even everyday conversations. And the fight goes down in infamy as the Bite Fight. But here's where our story takes an unexpected turn. Years later, long after the roar of the crowd has faded, Tyson and Holyfield find a way to reconcile. Holyfield continues his illustrious career, retiring as a multiple-time world champion. And Tyson, once the most feared man in boxing, reinvents himself as a cultural icon and businessman. He seems to miss the ring, though, after all these years.
You bit this ear, and I just, I wasn't the same one? No, it's a different. It's a different. It's different here. You bit my ear. Boy, I jumped up and I say, I knew I ought to just kick him. Well, you gonna kick me in the I'll get rid of that.
Now, at 57 years old, Tyson makes a momentous announcement that sends shockwaves through the sports community. He declares his grand return to the ring, ready to once again showcase his unparalleled skills and tenacity. However, this time, it's not his long-standing rival Evander Holyfield that Tyson will be facing. Instead, he's chosen to step into the squared circle with none other than Jake Paul, a social media sensation who has successfully transitioned into the world of professional boxing. This unexpected matchup between the seasoned veteran and the rising star has captured the attention of fans and critics alike, igniting a fervor of speculation and debate. The clash of generations, experience, and styles promises to be an epic showdown that will undoubtedly go down in boxing history.
Just come to the fight and you'll see. Listen, I started Jake off and I'm going to finish him.
Tyson hasn't fought in the ring since he and Roy Jones Jr. met in a 2020 exhibition that ended in a draw. Tyson was the undisputed world heavyweight champ from 1987 to 1990. He retired in 2005 after winning 50 fights, 44 by knockout. Paul turned into a pro boxer 4 years ago. He's won 9 out of his last 10 fights, with 6 knockouts. His only loss came last year to Tommy Fury, WBC heavyweight champ Tyson Fury's half-brother.
Ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
Well, you know, I give glory to God, and for everybody to know that you can't choose against God. You can choose against me anytime, but when God involved, Jesus is alive, and He the credit for it.
The July 20 boxing match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson is now classified as a sanctioned professional fight by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations. This means that rules of the fight will be set by the state commission.
I'm sorry, Evander. It's your ear.
My ear.
I kept that in formaldehyde.
Thanks.
What are your thoughts on this legendary rivalry, and how do you think Tyson will fare against Jake Paul? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more boxing history and upcoming fight coverage.